From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSPTV and the Standard Speaker.
A small child was rushed to a trauma center after the car he was riding in was involved in a serious accident in Hazle Township Wednesday night. How the crash happened coming up right now on News 13. Plus, a former McAdoo police officer was struck by a driver who may have been under the influence of a narcotic Wednesday night while working for a Carbon County Police Department. That story also live at 5. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. A 9-year-old child was rushed to a trauma center after 6 Wednesday night. The child was riding with his father and 8-year-old sibling when their vehicle was hit by a minivan. Firefighters worked quickly to free 2 family members from the wreckage on the airport beltway at the back entrance to the Laurel Mall. Troopers tell us Jorge Gonzalez was driving the car when a minivan driven by 17-year-old Megan Kuhn made a left-hand turn into the mall and right into the path of the Gonzalez vehicle, which was headed east on the beltway. The collision sent the car spinning over the median. Troopers say the 2 children in the car, Jorge and Jaylee, were just 8 and 9 years old. Both were hurt, but one more severely than the other. The driver of the van and her passenger, Rochelle Heller, were both okay. Firefighters had to use the jaws of life to get the victims out of the car after this wreck on the airport beltway Wednesday night. A Jim Thorpe police officer is lucky to be alive today after he was struck by a car Wednesday night while tending to a disabled vehicle along Route 209 between Jim Thorpe and Nesquehoning. State police out of Lehighton tell News 13 Patrolman Joseph David, who worked as an officer in the borough of McAdoo recently, was flown to a trauma center with some serious injuries after he was hit by 51-year-old Robert Monroe of Albrightsville. According to troopers, David was standing in the northbound lane of 209 around 5:30, directing traffic south when he was struck by Monroe's car. Police also noted the emergency lights on David's unmarked cruiser parked on the side of the highway were activated and that flares were placed on both travel lanes by the officer. Now, a police officer from nearby Nesquehoning found David laying next to his cruiser and called for help. As for Monroe, he was taken to Lehighton Hospital for a blood test after telling police he had taken the drug Percocet earlier in the day. Police said charges against Monroe are pending the results of that test. David was a police officer in McAdoo prior to joining the Jim Thorpe Police Department. He also serves in Mahoning Township. News 13 contacted Lehigh Valley Hospital this morning, where David was flown to. A spokesperson there had no information about the injured police officer. However, those close to David tell News 13 he is doing better today, but does face a long recovery. A woman from New Jersey rented a car from the local Enterprise Rental Car Center and then never brought it back. Troopers are investigating the crime. They say 36-year-old Stacy Kinney is the person who committed the crime and that charges against her are pending. And speaking of stealing, someone got into a home that's under construction on Bridle Path Lane in Lasan Township, which is right outside of Weatherly, and got away with all types of power tools. Troopers tell News 13 that the theft happened sometime between Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. You're asked to call state police at 459-3890 if you know anything that could lead troopers to the thief or thieves. Well, the days of just worrying about your child when they leave the home is basically over. Now parents have to be involved in almost every aspect of their child's life, especially when it comes to technology. Bullying is a big problem these days amongst youth, and cyberbullying is becoming a huge concern. That's why Luzerne County Detective Chaz Balo came to the high school Wednesday night to talk with parents and caretakers so they know what to look for. Cyberbullying is when a child, preteen, or teen is tormented, threatened, harassed, humiliated, embarrassed, or otherwise targeted by another child through the computer or a cell phone. Children have even killed each other and committed suicide after having been involved in a cyberbullying incident.
It's a digital era that we're living in, so therefore our students are using technology in good ways and bad ways, but tonight we are specifically talking about in the bad ways. And we have too many students using this technology and thinking that they're anonymous. And I want parents, I want students to know they're not anonymous. Everything is digitally recorded. Everything they do, it leaves a digital fingerprint. And I want them to know that if we cannot educate them and prevent the problems, we're going to investigate them.
Some signs parents should look for if their child doesn't want to go to school or go to any school functions. And if a child seems depressed or on edge, make sure you ask them lots of questions. Find out what's going on. Detective Balos suggests parents knowing the passwords for their children's computers and for parents to regularly check cell phones of their children. Only 11% of teens actually talk to their parents about being cyberbullied. Wednesday night's program was sponsored by the school's SAD Club, which stands for Students Against Destructive Decisions. And for parents who want to learn more about cyberbullying or any kind of problems that can arise through technology, there are a lot of websites on the internet that you can visit. Students were learning the consequences of bullying today at the Hazleton Elementary Middle School. The Attorney General's office held a program this morning to teach kids that it is bad to be a bully. Here's our Christina D'Amato.
I'm here at the Hazleton Elementary Middle School where students are learning why it's bad to be a bully. Joining me is two 8th graders, Johnny and Mackenzie. Welcome, guys. So you guys had a special program this morning from a representative from the State Attorney General's office was here, and she was teaching you guys about you know, not being a bully and why it's bad to pick on kids. So tell me a little bit about what the program was like and what you learned.
It was about bullying and how to prevent it or escape it, and what you should do if you're bullied.
Yeah, and she kind of talked to you guys, and I know you guys watched a couple movies.
Yeah, about this girl who was bullied, and then she ended up in juvie, and yeah.
Yeah, just the consequences for your actions, right?
Yeah.
And Mackenzie, what did you learn from the program?
I learned that you have to watch every single thing you say on the internet, even in school, that you have to watch everything, and you should go to a teacher. You shouldn't take matters into your own hands, no matter what.
And, you know, your principal and your vice principal were saying that there's so many people here to talk to at the school. You could talk to teachers, you could talk to them, you could talk to guidance counselors. So there's always people to turn to, right? If you have a problem. You guys also watched a movie about an elephant and a dog. So tell me about that.
Yes, there were the dog and the elephant were best friends, even though they're so completely different. Just like humans, they're best friends, and when one was hurt, the other one waited for them.
Oh, that was a nice story.
Yeah.
Kind of about treating people equally and treating people like the way you want to be treated. What have some of your friends been saying about the program? They're going to listen and follow advice? Yeah,
they were glad that they had the program here because some people we know are bullied every day, and it's a bad thing.
Yeah, definitely. You agree too?
Yeah, they were happy that they knew that they could go to a teacher or an adult to get help.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here to help. Okay, well, thank you guys. You did an excellent job. And I'm Christina D'Amato here at the Hazleton Elementary Middle School, and now I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Christina, thank you. Coming up on News 13 Live at 5, we have more News 13 giveaways, so get ready to dial. Plus, she's a top teacher in our area and is now being recognized for her class in the classroom. And later, are your hands cracked and flaking and maybe even painful? The winter can cause havoc on your skin. News 13's Jasmine Brooks has our Dry Skin 101 lesson from a local expert.
Stay tuned for great local programming all night long right here on SSPTV. At 7 o'clock, it's the Sam LaSant Show. Join Sam as he talks with Tara Toohill and John Udechak. 7:30 is Feeling Good. Join hosts Dr. Joel Bafil and Debbie LaSant as they discuss chiropractic care and total body wellness. 8 o'clock is a rebroadcast of the Sam LaSant Show, and at 8:30, it's holiday shopping. Join News 13 SSPTV as we visit local businesses and showcase their products and specialties for the holiday shopping season. 9 o'clock is another episode of the Sam LaSant Show where Sam talks with United Business, and at 9:30 is a rebroadcast of Holiday Shopping. Don't forget about our broadcasts for our news at 6, 10, and 11:30, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station.
You're watching News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Standard Speaker with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, and Christina D'Amato.
Boscov's holiday gift sale. Honest pricing guaranteed. 50 to 73% off men's sweaters. Oscar de la Renta, Dockers, Jeffrey Bean, U.S. Polo, and Timberland. Your choice, $19.99. 58 to 74% off better sweaters for Missies and Petites. Jean-Pierre, Tally-Ho, and more, $19.99. Ladies, slipper boots and clogs, Isotoner, ESNY, and more, only $9.99. Free an $88 7-piece Lancome gift with any $35 Lancome purchase at Boscov's.
J-Bell, a trusted name in jewelry since 1916. J-Bell's Add-a-Section bracelet is a gift that grows more precious with time. Select a stylish starter or partial bracelet for your special occasion. For each birthday, anniversary, and holiday thereafter, add another section. The look, feel, and quality are incomparable, meaning your J-Bell bracelet will truly last for generations.
Show her you love her time and again. Stop by Howard's Jewelers in the Laurel Mall in West Hazleton to see our complete selection of J-Bell Add-a-Section bracelets.
The Mountain View Cemetery, located along North Street in West Hazleton, has served as a final resting place for beloved members of area families since 1900. This non-denominational cemetery is available for all. The new section will use flat bronze grave markers to denote the name of the loved ones. Please contact the Mountain View Cemetery Association, 454-8101.
Schumann Disposal Incorporated is a local family-owned company proudly serving Cunningham, Sugarloaf, Drums, and Beech Mountain since 1963. Roll-off and rear-load containers are available. To schedule weekly trash pickup and container services, give Schumann Disposal a call, 788-1294. Our business is picking up.
Hospice of the Sacred Heart is a non-profit agency now serving 9 counties in northeastern PA. We help many elderly patients in their home, providing assistance to them and their families.
My older sister, Kathy, was diagnosed with cancer. She was very, very sick. Hospice came and took wonderful care of her.
My husband was very ill, and they taught me how to do everything. I just couldn't have done it without them.
Call 706-2400 for more information or visit our website at hospicesacredheart.org.
More tickets to see the very talented 1224 on stage this weekend. The Rockin' Group will perform live at Eagle Rock on Saturday, December 3rd for the group's 10th anniversary tour. The band established in 2002 and brings their high-energy, full-scale holiday rock orchestra concert to the area this year, featuring the music off their debut album, Miracle on Rock Street, along with music of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. For tickets, you can log on to 1224.net, or you can call News 13 right now to win a pair of tickets. 459-9813 for the Live at 5 newscast only. Tonight, we're looking for the 3rd and 6th callers. Each winner will walk away with 2 tickets each. We say good luck. This is a show you definitely won't want to miss. Officials call this next event the city's gift to the community. Hazleton's Christmas tree will be lit in a special ceremony this weekend. Families are invited to City Hall at 4 o'clock on Sunday for all of the holiday fun. The tree will be lit shortly after dusk. It was planted this week and will be a permanent fixture outside of City Hall. The Colorado blue spruce is nearly 18 feet wide and 20 feet tall. All that it needs now is a flip of the switch to kick off Christmas. The event is a tradition in the city and everyone is invited. There will be entertainment, candy, pizza, and soda, along with gifts for the kids. Special toys like an Xbox and bikes will be raffled off. Each kid will get a ticket to enter the prize drawings. Hazleton Mayor Joe Yanuzzi says he likes this time of the year.
It's a great way to open the season, and our new tree, our new lighting, and our new administration. This is our Christmas gift to the city.
Yes, everyone.
Mayor Ganuzzi wants to thank all of the sponsors who will make the event possible. Help bring in the Christmas season Sunday afternoon at Hazleton City Hall. We've been asking you to send us pictures of your home all decked out for the holiday season, and tonight we are delighted to show you the Terleski home. As you can see, the family decked out their front lawn in Christmas decorations, light up deer, strings of lights, a Santa on the tree, basically a very festive theme all around, and a delightful sight to those who pass by their Terleski home. Thank you to the family for sharing their home with all of us here at News 13. Hope they have a wonderful holiday season. If you'd like us to show off your Christmas decorations, both inside and out, snap some pictures, excuse me, and email them to us, or just give us a call at 459-9813 and we'll stop by with the camera. We also want to see some really decked out Christmas trees. Just email me. It's Kristen with an E at SSPTV.com, or you can post the photo to our News 13 Facebook page. We will take pictures and requests up until New Year's Eve. A chilly start to this Thursday feels a lot different than the beginning of the work week. Old Man Winter is slowly creeping into the picture and bringing along the forecast to match the upcoming winter season. Once again, we'll peek at the Terleski home for the 24-hour outlook. Tonight, we'll see temps dipping down to 29 degrees under mostly clear skies. For your Friday, we'll end off on a sunny note, which is good news in my book. 43 will be our high. No sign of any rain or clouds, so a good way to end off this week. We'll have your full forecast coming up live at 5:30, but first, we sure hope you are lucky and you're a winner today of the Pennsylvania Midday Lottery. Your daily number 620 Big 4 1612, Quinto 61494, and Treasure Hunt 3 10 16 19 21.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for making News 13 your #1 local news station. Here's your lineup for Friday. Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. Happy birthday to Judie Evans. This wish comes from your family and friends. And a happy birthday to Sandy Stemko. This wish comes from your family and friends. And Danny Cervesti would like to wish his love to Marie Biozzo. And now for tonight's Talk of the Town. Luzerne County Community College presents the annual Fallen Alumni Art Exhibit at the college's Shulman Gallery. This will be featuring art by current faculty and alumni artists. The reception will be held Friday, December 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. in the gallery. The exhibit will be on display through January 7th, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it will also be the Festival of Trees at Luzerne County Community College. The opening gathering, which is free and open to the public, will be at the college's Educational Conference Center. It'll be held December 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. Vote for the best decorated tree by donating $1 to the American Red Cross. Trees will be on display Monday through Friday starting December 5th and ending December 21st. And Winterfest 2011, presented by the Hazleton Art League. This will be held December 3rd from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the St. John Bosco Church. There will be baked good, tricky trays, homemade food, and all proceeds will go to the Art League. For more information, please call 636-2698. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Gladys M. Kenvin, formerly of Freeland. Graveside services will be held Saturday at 11 a.m. from the St. John Cemetery. And David Mummy of Hazleton. The McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111. And by Mia's. Don't settle for the second best. Be sure to book your funeral luncheon at Mia's, the Hazleton area's #1 rated restaurant. As always, there's plenty of free parking behind the Markle building.
Did you know every day is Earth Day at Harry Zoo Pool and Auto Parts?
Harry's You Pool It pays you top dollar for your used vehicle. All vehicles are environmentally recycled, and then the parts are sold at unbelievable low prices. Call us for more details at 459-9901 or visit us on the web at wegotused.com.
Buy right the first time at Independence Toyota. With every pre-owned vehicle purchase, receive a 1-year or 12,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. With over 80 in stock, starting at just $4,999. And remember, if you don't see this license plate frame on the back of your vehicle, then you probably paid too much. Located on the airport beltway across from Walmart.
A local teacher received a special award today, all thanks to her student who wrote a very special essay. Linda Pauline from Holy Family Academy is the Teacher of the Month. She will now be driving a brand new car all month long. Pauline was the winner of the Ertley Kia dealerships and Music Teacher of the Month program. It was started a year ago because folks from the dealership wanted to do something for the community. 6th grader Michael Eckerd heard about the contest and sent in his essay, which touched the selection committee.
There's a committee from each one of the sponsors, a member from each one of the sponsors, and they go over all of the entries, and it's kind of tough sometimes, but this month it was pretty easy. So without disclosing why we picked Miss Pauline, she's very worthy of the gift.
I am stunned, thrilled, honored, humbled, just amazed, and wonderful,
Pauline will get to drive around in a brand new Kia for 1 month. She also received a gift card for $150 worth of gasoline and a dinner for 4. Michael will also receive special prizes as well. Congratulations to Mrs. Pauline. Private eyes were watching Penn State Hazleton Wednesday night as Penn State Hazleton's theater department hosted a performance of Steve Deitz's award-winning play Private Eyes by the Bracken Theater Company of Wilkes-Barre. Performed in the Black Box Theater of the Slusser Basic Building at the campus, theater students and others piled in to see the show. Private Eyes, the name of the play, focuses on Matthew and Lisa, married actors involved in a play about deception. Their lives are turned upside down when Lisa becomes the object of another character's love conquest. Matthew's suspicion of Lisa's infidelity, coupled with his fear of the truth, drive him to the brink of insanity. This Penn State University audience was taken on a wild ride of twists and were treated to a surprise ending. Hopefully, they were paying attention.
There are a lot of my students in the audience tonight, and they brought a lot of their friends. We had a performance last night as well, and it was really well received. So I think that the word got around, and they started bringing people out. So that's good.
Excellent. Now, will you be testing them on any of the performance tonight?
Well, my students particularly, they have to do a write-up. They do an analysis and critique of the performance. So we have them take a look at the acting and the design elements and those kinds of things.
The Bracken Theater Company is a community-centered, volunteer-supported theater company founded in 1996. They're committed to producing works that are professional in quality, but a nonprofit group. One last giveaway for tonight. It's called A Magical Christmas, and everyone involved is hoping it's a Grand Slam event for the Hazleton Little League. The Magic Show happens this weekend, December 3rd in the afternoon. All the money raised will go toward restoring the press box at the Little League field and a new concession stand, field house, and some field improvements. To win tickets to the show, we have three admission packages up for grabs. 3rd, 6th, and 9th callers right now live at 5 win a pass each for 1 adult and 2 children. 459-9813 is the number to call. Good luck, and remember, this is for the Live at 5 newscast only. And just a reminder, tickets will be available at the door, so you can just head to the high school on Saturday and get them there. News 13 will be right back live at 5:30. Congratulations to all of our winners tonight. 1224 tickets and tickets to see a magical show happening this weekend to help renovate a local Little League field and keep the kids on the diamond. Great giveaways. Congratulations to all the winners. Freddie B is back as always with the latest in local sports and more on yesterday's visit from the Commander-in-Chief. Check out News 13 online at SSPTV.com 24 hours a day. You can also get late breaking news online by visiting the Standard Speaker or the Citizen's Voice on the web. Stick around, we're back in 2.
Is anyone ready when you are? How about your doctor or lawyer, your contractor, husband or kids? Is their time really more valuable than yours? We don't think so. The Wire Guys always have time for you. For lighting or a standby generator, we're there. Wiring upgrade or renovations, no problem. New appliances or media room, we're ready to hook you up. Call us for an immediate appointment. We won't make you wait and everything's guaranteed.
The Wire Guys!
Savings of the Green Sale event is now in progress. Experience tomorrow's technology today with Earthwise vinyl windows and doors installed by Just Windows and much, much more. Saving energy daily translates into saving money. And saving Mother Earth for tomorrow's generations of homeowners is priceless. So take the leap to more eco-friendly homes with an environmentally friendly windows and doors from Just Windows and much, much more.
Ashley, you forgot about free estimates.
Come on, man. Call today for a free estimate. Tell them Ashley sent you.
When considering home health care, choose the leader, All Care Home Care. Serving the area for almost a quarter of a century, All Care Home Care's compassionate RNs and LPNs provide medical, physical, and speech therapy, combined with dietary and medical social worker services. Locally owned and operated, All Care Home Care is there for you and your loved ones. All Care Home Care, South Poplar Street in Hazleton.
May the love, hope, and peace of this holiday season abide with you now and throughout the new year. Happy holidays from Portanova Music. Wishing you a Christmas filled with gifts of wonder and beauty, peace and joy, and hope and love. Happy holidays from Friedman Electric. May you celebrate this beautiful season with love in your home, peace in your world, and joy in your heart. Wishes for a happy holiday season and a healthy new year from the Slusser Law Firm.
For all of your eye care needs, including routine, medical, surgical eye care, glasses or contact lenses, visit Dr. Thomas Gislin at Hazleton Eye Specialists. Ask about the 7-minute, no needle, no stitch, no patch cataract surgery, and LASIK and multilex procedures. We do diagnosis and treatment of eye diseases, including glaucoma and dry eye syndrome. Dr. Gislin and his associates, Dr. Alexandria Wozmansky and Dr. Frank A. Bucci Jr., provide the highest level of medical and surgical eye care available, with eye care for all ages. Hazleton Eye Specialists, on the Airport Beltway in the Franklin Corporate Center.
This month's edition of Senior Scene is brought to you by the following sponsors: the Field Family Chiropractic, 486 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, keeping you young for your first 100 years, 788-3737. Freeland Elderly Apartments, looking for a new place to call home? Apartments are now available. Call Lori for details. Bucci Laser Vision, 7 locations to see you. Your second chance to see life for the first time. 1-877-Dr. Bucci or visit BucciVision.com. Howard's Jewelers, Laurel Mall in Hazleton, for the quality you deserve, named by the National Jewelers magazines as one of America's best jewelers. Hazleton Eye Specialist, 453-2020. Heights Terrace Pharmacy, 454-8748. Maylaus Health System, 708-2929. Providence Place, 788-7555. The Laurel Senior Living Community, 455-7757. Fritzinger Town Senior Living Community, 788-4178. Weatherwood Nursing Home, 427-8683. Consulate Healthcare, The Manor and Pavilion at St. Luke Village, 453-5100. Evanco Respiratory, 455-4699. Dr. Michael Portanova, 401-1916. Berwick Retirement Village, 801 East 16th Street in Berwick, 759-5400. Brennan Legal Services, 1096 North Church Street, Suite B in Hazleton, 455-7700. And Dr. Frank Falcone, 668 North Church Street in Hazleton, 455-5889. Senior Scene is published within the Standard Speaker the last Tuesday of every month.
As an election year approaches, how do Pennsylvanians feel about the job of President Barack Obama? While in our area Wednesday, News 13 talked with voters. Will they be choosing him to lead our country for another 4 years as he fights to bring more jobs and boost the economy?
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for staying with us tonight. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, we are tougher than the times. Those are the words of President Barack Obama, especially the people of Northeast Pennsylvania, where the region's unemployment rate has been the highest in the state for 18 months. The commander-in-chief was in our area on Wednesday talking about just that, jobs. Folks tell our Christina D'Amato the unemployment rate is one of his top concerns.
The President of the United States, Barack Obama.
He talked about the state of our economy and the problems folks here at home and across the nation are facing.
Today, we all know folks who've spent months looking for work. We all know families making deep sacrifices just to get by. We all know young people who've gone to college, they've taken on a bunch of debt. Now they're finding that the opportunity that they worked so hard to find is getting harder and harder to come by.
President Barack Obama wants to put more money in the pockets of workers with his jobs bill, the American Jobs Act.
It contains ideas that historically have been supported by Democrats and Republicans. It's paid for by asking our wealthiest citizens to pay their fair share.
But the president says there is one problem: getting Congress to say yes to the legislation.
I'm going to do everything that I can do without Congress to get things done. So let's just take a look over the past several weeks. We said we can't wait. We just went ahead and started taking some steps on our own to give working Americans a leg up in a tough economy. For homeowners, I announced a new policy that will help families refinance their mortgages and save thousands of dollars. We reformed our student loan process to make it easier for more students to pay off their debts earlier.
But that payroll tax cut is expiring at the end of the year.
As early as Friday, this Friday, in a couple of days, we're going to give them a chance to take a simple vote on these tax cuts. If they vote no, then the typical family's taxes will go up by $1,000 next year. If they vote yes, then the typical family will have an extra $1,500 in their pocket.
Obama says the act would also put more Americans to work, creating up to 2 million jobs. Folks tell News 13 they are happy about that.
Jobs are very important for every area, especially in this area. We're going through some tough times, a lot of people being laid off, so, more jobs is definitely important.
We need an education. Like, if we don't have an education and we graduate, how are we going to be able to get a job? Because, the economics, right now is, very bad.
Jobs are really pertinent in terms of where our most needed resources need to be going.
Obama returned to Pennsylvania, a state which experts say he almost must win to be reelected. Recent polls show many voters might have deserted him.
I want to see all the issues, weigh the pros and cons of every candidate and see where we're at then.
He told us, you're going to have to make me, so we have to make him be the president we want.
I think in this area, most people still like him, still hope for the best for him.
Let's prove that the best days of America are still ahead of us. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Christina D'Amato, News 13.
Christina, thank you. Come 2012, the city of Hazleton will have 2 new faces leading the city. Jean Mope beat out longtime councilwoman Evelyn Graham and will take her seat in January, along with political newcomer Keith Bast, who will take the seat now held by Chris Puza. So what plans do they have when they officially take on their new jobs? Well, both incoming council members sat down with Inside Scoop's Rick Morelli and Mike DeCosmo. Hear what the two think about the possibility of relocating the city's police department from City Hall to Broad Street, an idea of Mayor Joe Iannuzzi. Also, their thoughts on selling the Water Authority and what are their plans to bring the city out of financial distress. If you live in the city of Hazleton, it's a show you definitely do not want to miss. Catch Inside Scoop with Gene Mope and Keith Bass tomorrow morning at 11:30. The United States Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Pennsylvania, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Office of the Inspector General announced today that Diakon Lutheran Social Ministries, or Diakon Hospice St. John, with a facility here in Hazleton, has agreed to resolve its liability for violations of the False Claims Act by paying the United States almost $10.6 million. According to a news release received here at News 13 today, from October 1st of 2004 to October 1st of 2010, Diakon erroneously submitted claims to the Medicare program for hospice care provided to Medicare beneficiaries during periods of time in which the beneficiaries were not eligible for hospice benefits under the Medicare regulations. Diakon, one of the oldest hospices in Pennsylvania, voluntarily disclosed to federal authorities that it had received improper Medicare and Medicaid payments, avoiding a government lawsuit. This matter is part of the government's emphasis on combating health care fraud. A Jim Thorpe police officer is lucky to be alive today after he was struck by a car Wednesday night while tending to a disabled vehicle along Route 209 between Jim Thorpe and Nesquehoning. State police out of Lehighton tell News 13 patrolman Joseph David, who worked as an officer in the borough of McAdoo recently, was flown to a trauma center with some serious injuries after he was hit by 51-year-old Robert Monroe of Albrightsville. According to troopers, David was standing in the northbound lane of 209 at about 5:30, directing traffic south when he was struck by Monroe's car. Police also noted the emergency lights on David's unmarked cruiser parked on the side of the highway were activated and that flares were placed on both travel lanes by David. A police officer from nearby Nesquehoning found the officer lying next to his cruiser and called for help. As for Monroe, he was taken to Lehighton Hospital for a blood test after telling police he had taken the drug Percocet earlier in the day. Police said charges against Monroe are pending results of the blood test. David was a police officer in McAdoo prior to joining the Jim Thorpe Police Department. He also serves in Mahoning Township. News 13 contacted Lehigh Valley Hospital this morning, where David was flown to. A spokesperson had no information about the injured police officer. However, those close to David tell News 13 he's doing better today, but faces a long recovery. A small child was rushed to a trauma center after 6 Wednesday night. That child was riding with his father and an 8-year-old sibling when their vehicle was hit by a minivan. Firefighters worked quickly to free 2 family members from the wreckage on the airport beltway at the back entrance to the Laurel Mall. Troopers tell us Jorge Gonzalez was driving the car when a minivan driven by 17-year-old Megan Kuhn made a left-hand turn into the mall and right into the path of the Gonzalez vehicle, which was headed east on the beltway. The collision sent the car spinning over the median. Troopers say the 2 children in the car, Jorge and Jaylee, were just 8 and 9 years old. Both were hurt, but one more severely than the other. The driver of the van and her passenger, Rochelle Heller, were both okay. Firefighters had to use the jaws of life to get the victims out of the car after this wreck on the airport beltway Wednesday night. All right, coming up live at 5:30, the colder weather is here for December 1st. Will we see any snow to go with the chilly temps? Find out next. But first, our Jasmine Brooks shows you how to save your skin this winter season from the winter itch.
You're watching News 13 with Janine Mazurkevich, Kristen Bazinski, and Christina D'Amato.
When is the best time of the year to buy? It's now. The year-end vehicle eradication.
That's right. The best time of the year to buy is now. And right now, you can buy this 2012 Jeep Patriot 4x4 for $18,995. So come on down to Berger Chrysler Jeep Dodge for your end-of-the-year clearance price and ask for me, Bob Rigotti.
The year-end eradication at Berger Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, exit 145 off ID1 near the Laurel Mall in Hazle Township.
Just in time for the holidays, Boscov's Gold Toe Sock Event. Save 25% off our entire stock of men's and women's gold toe socks. Great savings on singles, 3-packs, and 6-pack gold toe socks. Boscov's is your gold toe headquarters with the biggest and best assortment of basics, fashion, and sports socks for men and women. Quality, value, and styling, and 25% off during the Gold Toe Sock Event at all Boscov's.
When it comes to all of your grocery needs, shop Boyer's Food Markets at 2 locations, 15th Street in Hazleton and South Hancock Street in McAdoo. Here are this week's specials. Every weekend, look in our hot food area for wings, tenders, and other party favorites. Don't forget about our gift cards and our senior citizens discounts. We also have double coupons every day. You can also go to BoyersFood.com for our weekly circular, monthly super specials, and much more. It's all at Boyer's Food Markets in Hazleton and McAdoo.
Check out the newly designed Chrysler 200, or how about the 2-door Jeep Wrangler or 4-door Unlimited. Jeep Patriot is named Best Price SUV in America. Jeep Grand Cherokee styling is second to none. Jeep Compass named Top 10 fuel-efficient SUV with sophisticated styling. It's Ram commercial truck season. Get what you deserve, power, performance, and a Dodge Ram. How about Dodge Journey Seat 7 with 4-wheel drive, a winning combination. Dodge Durango, let the towing begin. Best in class, up to 7,400-pound capability. It's all-American Tamaqua.
May the love, hope, and peace of this holiday season abide with you now and throughout the new year. Happy holidays from the Hazle Township Supervisors. May you celebrate this beautiful season with love in your home, peace in your world, and joy in your heart. Wishes for a happy holiday season and healthy new year from the Treasure Hunt Department Store. Miller Keystone Blood Center wishes you peace and joy throughout the holiday season and coming year. Happy holidays from Miller Keystone Blood Center.
No one plans to be hurt. I'm attorney Conrad Falvello, and I have yet to meet anyone who would trade their health for money. But if you've had your livelihood taken away by someone else, don't kid yourself. No one's going to hand you a check. At Falvello Law, injury law is what we do every day. It's the only thing we do every day.
Falvello Law, injury lawyers.
Make your dollars go further. There's one place that delivers unlike any other, your Toyota dealer. So don't just trade in, trade up to Toyota during the Toyota Trade Up Sales Event. Trade up to a 2012 Highlander or 2012 Sienna and get 1.9% APR financing for 5 years. Or lease a Highlander for only $269 a month for 36 months. Don't just trade in, trade up to Toyota. Save with great deals today and a better value tomorrow.
Does your home or business need an energy efficiency makeover? Come to Friedman Electric, Hazleton's lighting showroom, where our friendly and knowledgeable experts will help you with energy audits, LED lamp and can retrofits, dimming systems, and bulb recycling. All 13 of our Friedman Electric locations offer complimentary design service for new homes or remodels. We also carry home decor accessories, outdoor and landscape lighting, and gorgeous decorative lighting for any room in your home or office. For the very best in customer service, call or visit us today.
Well, it doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter if you've ever had to deal with a skin problem before. Dry skin can happen to anyone, especially when the humidity is low, like in recent days. But don't worry, News 13's Jasmine Brooks will help you take care of that winter itch.
This time of year, people of all ages commonly deal with winter dry skin. It can happen to people of all ages, whether or not they have other skin problems. The truth is, you can prevent dry skin, but if you already have it, you should know exactly how to treat it. Dr. Steven Schleicher, a local dermatologist, helps patients deal with their dry skin every day. He says dry skin is easy to recognize.
Dry skin is characterized by scaling and chafing, and some severe cases by redness.
Areas of your body that are exposed to the environment are more likely to become dry, especially now during the winter months. Dry skin isn't pretty to look at, and it can appear red and flaky. But even more aggravating, dry skin can itch and in some cases burn. So what causes this?
Well, the cause is the fact that your body loses moisture. Okay, so what happens is everybody knows that skin is primarily water. And with cold weather, with lack of humidity, that water escapes from the top layer of skin and you dry out.
Although people of any age can experience dry skin, Dr. Schleicher says as people grow older, they tend to lose more moisture in their skin. So now that we know pretty much everyone can suffer from dry skin, how do we treat it?
Everyone knows there are a multitude of dry skin preparations available in any drugstore, in any pharmacy, in any supermarket. And I generally urge people to use the least expensive brands. Try those first. If they work, fine. If not, graduate to more expensive brands.
But our face is more sensitive to moisturizer, right?
Yes. When you're dealing with the face, you want to get a moisturizer that says non-comedogenic. That means it does not plug up the pores. But that's very, very important because by and large, moisturizers are occlusive. And if you use them on the face, sure, you're going to break out because your pores are going to be plugged up.
Over-the-counter moisturizers can be very helpful. They're easy to find and affordable. But some people who have more serious cases of dry skin may need a prescription. Moisturizers may also have a mix of sunscreen.
Well, it's important for our fair-skinned individuals, okay, who have to be careful with sun exposure. In the wintertime, well, we're not as concerned. Certainly in the summertime, if you're fair-skinned, blue-eyed, if you freckle, and if you don't tan, yeah, you want to use a sunscreen.
If you do not suffer from dry skin or it's just at a mild stage, knowing how to prevent it is really important.
You can move to Florida in the wintertime. Wouldn't we all like to do that? But yeah, but daily use of moisturizers, and really, really, really important, don't overly bathe. Okay, because bathing is not good for the skin, especially in the winter months. Okay, bathing will actually dry your skin out.
It's important to quickly and gently pat your skin with a dry towel after bathing, and hot water can increase the loss of natural oils from the skin and worsen skin dryness. When you are done bathing, moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. So now that you know how to tackle winter dry skin, you should be able to get through the winter season with better skin than ever before. Jasmine Brooks, News 13.
Thanks, Jasmine. Temps in the 40s and a little bit of everything weather-wise, except snow. That's good news. But look for sun, clouds, and rain through the next 4 days ahead. Another look at the Turleski home, all decorated for the holiday season. Mostly clear skies tonight. We'll see a light wind out there and a low down to 29 degrees. Sun rises on your Friday at 10 minutes after 7. It sets at 4:36 in the afternoon. Averages and records on your screen right now, and as we take a look at your 4-day outlook, you go Friday, mostly sunny skies. We'll climb up to 43. Again, 43 on your Saturday with the sun shining. 29 our low Saturday night, mostly sunny, up to 47 Sunday. And then Monday, we do see some clouds move into the area with a chance of showers sticking around for Monday evening as well, and the temp climbs to 49 during the day. Your forecast tonight live at 5:30, brought to you by the Lazy Dog Salon, Dog and Cat Grooming, North Broad Street in West Hazleton. Call 459-0310. Laddie, a Sheltie, is a client at the Lazy Dog Salon, so make your pet look just like Laddie. She is so beautiful. Call 459-0310 for your furry friends. It's the same story new year. Many families are facing tough times making ends meet, having to decide between paying bills or buying Christmas presents. And with only 24 days till Christmas, thankfully the Marines are here to help once again. They're helping parents by continuing their Toys for Tots drive here in Greater Hazleton. Toys for Tots organizers are getting ready to fill holiday gift orders for area kids. Toys for Tots collection bins are set up all throughout the area, including right here at News 13. And all you need to do is drop in something that you think a tot would love to find under the Christmas tree on Christmas morning. Since 1991, Toys for Tots has helped less fortunate children throughout the United States experience the joy of Christmas. And right here at home, local Marines make sure the program is a successful one. You have until December 16th to get your donation in. You can also donate online monetarily at the Toys for Tots website. Toys that are collected through the campaign are distributed to all local nonprofit organizations, who then give the toys and items to the families who need them most. No child should have to wake up on Christmas morning with a Christmas tree that has no presents underneath. There's still more to come here on News 13. We turn things over to Freddie B for more on football and NHL, my personal favorite. And later, a local educator was named Teacher of the Month. News 13 was there as Linda Pauline from Holy Family Academy received the special award.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on Channel 13, you will have 13 minutes to call in and win a free pay-per-view movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner, Lisa Sist of Killares. Lisa, if you're watching, give us a call right now at 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
When it comes to your health, you need to put your trust in a team of experienced professionals. Mountain City Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, an Extendicare facility, has one goal in mind: helping people live better. Short-term rehabilitation is our business. Mountain City offers you a chance to recover on our STAR unit, a short-term unit for patients who need some rehab before going home. We provide dedicated nursing and therapy services and offer you a personalized plan of recovery through our evidence-based recovery track programming.
Mountain City helps me live better.
Meet Al D'Alessio and the friendly D'Alessio family of general vending. They're the good guys who make sure you have great coffee service at work. Plus, a full line of vending machines. Everybody loves the honest, dependable, good guys from General Vending. On the job with the very best vending and coffee service 24 hours a day. Give them a call, 454-4693. 46 years of good guy service. That's General Vending.
SSPTV Sports on News 13 with Fred Barletta Jr.
Well, it was all set up for the Cougars of Misericordia last night. They went down to Wilkesboro to take on rival Wilkes Colonels, and you figured they're red hot. 5-0, going to play in the league for the first time. Looked like they were ready to make it 6-0, right? Well, hold on. Didn't quite work out that way. Matter of fact, Wilkes came out of the gate on fire. And one of the keys, Ethan Eichhorst, who's been so important to that Misericordia team this year, he got himself in early foul trouble. He had 2 quick fouls and was out of the game before he could score a point. He would eventually score 11, which was game-high honors for the losing Cougars. But you see the final score up there. Wilkes, 78-50 thumping of Misericordia. Eichhorst, incidentally, 7 of those 11 came from the foul line, but it just was not Misericordia's night. And I think there's a correlation. When Eichhorst isn't right in the mix, it's like a different team. And they'll be off until, well, Friday. And make that Saturday, excuse me. They'll be playing Manhattanville College on their home court up in the back mountain. Now, meanwhile, maybe Eichhorst got in some foul trouble and a little bit disappointed about losing the game, but he's got an honor to add to the list. He was named the Wendy's Player of the Month for Northeastern Pennsylvania. I don't know if there's any free hamburgers in the deal. I hope so. That'd be a pretty good thing. But another nice honor for Drums native, former Cougar, Hazleton area Cougar, and now Misericordia Cougar, Ethan Eichhorst. Now, speaking of former Cougars, as we go along the line, we see that Hartwick is in action tonight. Christian Laputka, the point guard for the Hartwick club. And if you're in the mood for some football, well, we'll find out who the real Eagle fans are. They're still going to be excited about their team. Eagles scuffling along, but tonight they got the Thursday night game out in Seattle. So we'll see which one of the birds come out on top of the National Hockey League. Pittsburgh tries to rebound down in Washington, and the Rangers try to remain red hot. They are in Carolina
in the NHL. Well, it's Thursday, so rack 'em up rib night. They got the fire-grilled ribs cooking up at Bottlenecks tonight. You get a half rack of the meaty, fall-off-the-bone St. Louis-style spare ribs smothered in sweet barbecue sauce. They fire-grill it and serve it with bottomless fries for just $9.95 if you're hungry. If you're looking for a good time, you want to watch the football game, go to Bottlenecks.
Everyone knows that Bottlenecks is the home of award-winning wings and mouth-watering steaks, but now a new, tasty reason to stop by. Brand new fire-grilled ribs. A half rack of meaty, fall-off-the-bone St. Louis-style spare ribs, fire-grilled to perfection. And the best night to give them a try is Thursday for Rack 'em Up Rib Night, featuring the delicious ribs served with bottomless fries for only $9.95. Bottlenecks is open 7 days a week. The kitchen is open till midnight every day. There's always a reason to stop by Bottlenecks.
At Slusser Law, we know accidents don't always happen between 9 and 5. That's why our lawyers are available around the clock to give you advice if someone you love has been injured or killed in an accident. It's important to protect your rights. I'm attorney Chris Slusser. Call us. We'll be there.
When your car has seen her last mile, you want to make sure her old parts and fluids go here and not here. At Harry's U-Pull-It, we dispose of your old car parts the right way, recycling every piece possible. From parts to fluids, when you bring your old car to Harry's, you'll know that our state-of-the-art system is keeping your footprint as green as possible. Harry's U-Pull-It.
Howdy. There are commercials running right now that want you to believe that the only way to get your diabetic testing supplies covered by Medicare is to use mail order. Nothing could be further from the truth. At Standard Drug, we'll deliver monitors, strips, lancets, even batteries for your monitor. You'll have no upfront cost. We'll bill Medicare. We'll bill your supplemental. Why, you'll even save the cost of a postage stamp. Standard Drug, your headquarters for diabetic supplies.
Savings of the Green Sale event is now in progress. Experience tomorrow's technology today with Earthwise vinyl windows and doors installed by Just Windows and much, much more. Saving energy daily translates into saving money, and saving Mother Earth for tomorrow's generations of homeowners is priceless. So take the leap to more eco-friendly homes with an environmentally friendly windows and doors from Just Windows and much, much more.
Ashley, you forgot about free estimates.
Come on, man. Call today for a free estimate. Tell them Ashley sent you.
Well, officials call this next event the city's gift to the community. Hazleton's Christmas tree will be lit in a special ceremony this weekend. Families are invited to City Hall at 4 o'clock on Sunday for all the holiday fun. The tree will be lit shortly after dusk. It was planted this week and will be a permanent fixture outside of City Hall. The Colorado blue spruce is nearly 18 feet wide and 20 feet tall. All that it needs now is a flip of the switch to kick off Christmas. The event is a tradition in the city and everyone is invited. There will be entertainment, candy, pizza, and soda along with gifts for the kids. Special toys like an Xbox and bikes will be raffled off. Each kid will get a ticket to enter the prize drawings. Hazleton Mayor Joe Iannuzzi says he likes this time of the year.
It's a great way to open the season, and our new tree, our new lighting, and our new administration, this is our Christmas gift to the city.
Mayor Iannuzzi wants to thank all of the sponsors who will make the event possible, help bring in the Christmas season Sunday afternoon at City Hall. And real quick, I want to add in, because I know she'll be mad at me for telling you this, but Christina D'Amato from here at News 13, she's going to be singing some songs, so make sure you stop by and cheer her on as well. Finally, tonight, a local teacher received a special award today, all thanks to her student who wrote a very special essay. Linda Pauline from Holy Family Academy is the Teacher of the Month. She will now be driving a brand new car all month long. Pauline was the winner of the Early Kia Dealerships in Music Teacher of the Month program. It was started a year ago because folks from the dealership wanted to do something for the community. Sixth grader Michael Eckert heard about the contest and sent in his essay, which touched the selection committee.
There's a committee from each one of the sponsors, a member from each one of the sponsors, and they go over all of the entries, and it's kind of tough sometimes. But this month it was pretty easy. So without disclosing why we picked Miss Pauline, she's very worthy of the gift.
I am stunned, thrilled, honored, humbled. Just amazed, and wonderful,
Pauline will get to drive around a brand new Kia for 1 month. She also received a gift card for $150 worth of gasoline and a dinner for 4 people. Michael will also receive special prizes as well. And that does it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your Thursday. If you'd like to catch this newscast again, tune in for a rebroadcast, or of course join us on the web at ssptv.com. On behalf of all of us here at News 13, be safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.